Welcome back here, guys. Major XRP news coming out of Japan. Again, we talked about this a couple of days ago and just how big Japan has been in terms of being at the forefront of utilizing the XRPL technology, utilizing their global payment systems. Japan has been rocking with Ripple for a really long time, really since the infancy stages, going back to 2012, 2013. And the hope is that other countries and parts of the world continue to see what Ripple's building here. We move away from the SWIFT banking system, which is totally archaic, and utilize what Ripple has built here. Maybe we're closer in the United States than we have been in the past. Of course, we're just now coming out of a 3.5-4-year lawsuit that the SEC has basically drug Ripple through the mud since December of 2020. But this news coming out of Japan definitely gives credence to XRPL's technology. And you know what? We don't need just the United States to be adopting it. It is a global market, and XRP is going to benefit regardless of who utilizes the tech. And Japan has been right there. We've got a big announcement that Ripple actually officially announced this new partnership. It has to do with SBI Bank, which, again, the massive bank out of Japan that has been, right there at the forefront with adopting XRPL technology. So let's dive into it, because we're talking about a subsidiary called SBI Digital Asset Holdings, okay? And if we share the screen here, I'll give you guys a little insight into their kind of breakdown of what they do. So they deliver trusted solutions and services strictly for the digital economy, showing digital solutions to be accessible to the world. So again, this is a subsidiary of SBI, the bank. And again, they're all focused on digital assets. This is what we need, by the way, in the United States. Like Wells Fargo should have a digital asset subsidiary. Bank of America should have one. JP Morgan. Like, we're just not there yet, but that's neither here nor there for this video. But let's get into the story. And we'll get through this pretty quickly. We'll sift through it. But then I want to kind of get to a bigger conversation here on like what this really means. So as we're rolling through this, keep that in mind. We'll get to a bigger conversation toward the end of the video. And I want to get your thoughts down below as well. So here's the news. SBI Digital Community entering in a strategic alliance with Ripple. This announced yesterday. As part of this partnership, SBI Digital Community promotes the usage of XRPL. And it's not just in Japan. They're promoting the use of XRPL everywhere. So they've got a huge, huge backer here with SBI Digital, potentially increasing, obviously, XRP's user base, right? Specifically, SBI Digital Community's Web3 platform will expand their usage of XRPL, especially by supporting the issuance of NFTs on the leading blockchain. Now, some may say, hey, Zach, it's NFTs. They're really not back yet. Who really cares about this? But I think it's bigger than that, guys. The fact is that SBI Digital is going all in on XRP, whether they're looking at NFTs or global remittance payments or whatever it is. They're utilizing what Ripple has built to get into every pocket and sector within crypto. And that's really what XRP wants to do. They want to be a one-stop shop. People don't realize XRP is getting into RWA heavily. They're getting into NFTs. They're already into global payments. They're trying to be a complete and a whole system where you don't have to leave to do anything, right? Now, according to the announcement, SBI Digital Community will use the infrastructure that XRP.cafe built. This is the second largest on XRPL, second largest NFT marketplace. So again, it's bigger than that though, guys, because SBI Bank for years now has been backing Ripple. What we need to see, and I want to bring this to a bigger discussion, what we need to see is banks in America do this, banks in Europe to do this, banks in the Middle East. And this is why people have so much excitement and why there's so much pent-up demand and so much speculation on the future of XRP. The reason is, if we get this type of backing from the largest institutions, the largest banks, outside of just Japan and in the United States and in Europe, all of a sudden you've got a behemoth on your hands in XRP, right? So if you look at what's inside the top 10 that I think has crazy potential I don't think you can look anywhere past XRP, right? Now, Ethereum and Bitcoin, they're going to do their thing, but they're much, much larger by market cap. So you're going to have diminishing returns. It's just how math works. I'm not saying they're bad investments. That's, making up a bulk of my portfolio. BNB, great project, right? $76 billion market cap. Solana, great project, $68 billion. I don't think they're going anywhere. XRP, though, right here at $32 billion, with the chances of getting fully adopted by the biggest and most powerful companies in the world, right? Like Solana is still working for that. BNB is still working for that. There's a lot of regulation issues with BNB. It's just facts, right? But XRP has the possibility here to infiltrate the biggest and most powerful systems in the world. That is how money moves around the world. And that is why I think they've been met with so much resistance. I think it's why the United States has put XRP and Ripple into a 4-year lawsuit to test their mettle, because they're hitting them in the gut. Them meaning, who? The big guns. They're punching them right in the gut, right where it hurts. And that is at the core of how people have made money in the traditional system for years and years and years and years and years. But eventually, systems need to be broken and rebuilt again. And literally, Ripple has been doing that. And other parts of the world already see it. Ripple, we've mentioned UAE and India and their alliance. They just started trading oil with XRP. So the BRICS countries are already getting on board. All of a sudden, you start to see the potential here that XRP has long-term when governments and huge banks and corporations could potentially get involved. And it doesn't need to be all of them. It doesn't need to be all of them. You know what I mean? It's just going to be a number of them, and that's going to drive adoption on XRPL. So this is what's coming out of Japan. They continue to be a huge supporter, huge backer of XRP. Before we get up on out of here, just want to give you guys a few little tidbits here. If you want to come on over and join me at Margex, this is a one-stop shop for leverage trading. You can register now, claim up to $10,000 in bonuses. You're also going to get 20% off your first trade when you sign up with my link down below. You're going to be joining over 500,000 registered users. And you can also copy trade, meaning you can copy the best traders in the world here. Look at this. XRP trader earns an average of 190% on his trades. You could follow this XRP trader, give him a little cut of your gains, and literally win right alongside him. So links down below to Margex, guys. Get started today. Check it out if you're interested in leverage trading. If you're already a leverage trader and you're not signed up with Margex, we got some great perks for you. Come on over. Check it out. Appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.